Hi, Jerry Peterson here with Practice Brokers, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit about tangible assets. As you're probably finding out, there's lots of components to the business appraisal, and one of those components are going to be the tangible assets. Tangible assets are simply just the physical items that are located in your clinic. It's comprised of chiropractic equipment, furniture, fixtures, things like your computer, maybe you have some resale items, supplies, essentially anything you can see and touch. Right? That's your tangible assets. So what this video is designed to do, it's going to assist you in collecting the information that we're going to need in order to determine the fair market value of those assets. What we did is we provided you with a worksheet to help you get started. So there's 4 things I want to say about that. One is that we highly recommend you do this room by room. And in that first step, you're just simply making a list of what's there. Like for instance, I'm in the waiting room. There's 10 waiting room chairs, 5 frame posters, 2 coffee tables, a coat rack, that kind of thing. So you list the items. The second thing that I'd like to say is to try to be descriptive. Like for instance, you're in the adjustment room. Don't just say adjusting table. Is it just a flat bench? Is it a Lloyd Ultimate with all the bells and whistles, that kind of stuff? So if you know like the manufacturer and some of the features, that's just really helpful to know that. 3 is that once you have a list of the items that have a description that you're comfortable with, we want you to attach the ages. Now, it's really important, especially for newer items, like, well, that item is only a year old, or that item is 3.5 years old. But once it gets past 5 years, just give us a range. Well, I know that's between 5 and 10. Well, that's 30 years old kind of thing, right? So it's important that we know that. And the 4th thing is original cost. If you know what that item costs, please let us know. Yep, I bought in 2016, I bought that interferential for $1,600 kind of thing, right? Now, if you don't know, just leave that part blank. What we don't want is for you to put down what you think the value is. Please don't do that. So there's a couple pointers that I like to say as well. Like for instance, when you're looking at all the stuff you have, you get to the front desk, you're like, oh my God, I have handheld calculators, rolls of stamps. Just understand something is that we have an entry in the valuation that's called small business equipment and supplies. It's going to cover all those little doodads. Please don't take inventory of your Post-it notes. However, what's really helpful for us, and then you'll see right in the instructions that we sent you, we like to have photos. So when you get to the front desk, open up your cabinet where you store stuff and just take a photo of it, because you want to get a good idea of what you have. We'll very closely estimate the value. Another pointer would be if you have a lot of resale items, like you're selling orthotics or sit back rests or any nutrition or supplements, please give us an approximate value of what your cost is, not what you resell it for, but hey, we have about $2,300 of nutrition that we have on hand. We have $500 of lumbar belts, whatever it might be, because we like to include resale items when possible. And the last thing, don't include items that are broken, they're in storage, they're just inoperable basically. Just let's leave that stuff off the valuation for now. So if you get into the weeds a little bit, you can call our office at 888-878-0027. Thanks.